Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Oxymoron Gaming. I'm Tok, and in the background is Phatboi. I'm going to be playing some What Remains of Edith Finch. I'm not sure what Phatboi's doing. Probably just going to insult me every 5 minutes just for the hell of it.
Fucking right, I will, cunt.
Yeah. So, if you are watching on the YouTube or the Twitch, yeah, that's it. We haven't set up anything else yet. I keep wanting to set up Facebook, but this is pretty.
No, not doing it. Not doing it. We can do it with the restream, but we have to pay like $5 a month.
A lot of this
I ain't doing that, man.
makes sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh, my bot's
I'm just
fucking
gonna start
again.
at the beginning.
Let's turn it off.
The house.
Actually, no. I want
Oh, hello. Oh, this is going to be an interesting walking simulator if I walk this slowly. But hey, look, I got legs.
I lived here until I was 11.
Oh, I need to
but
see
wasn't
this.
allowed inside
Game
half
of
the
legs.
rooms.
It's kind of pretty though.
Yeah, these walking simulators have a tendency to either be really stylized like Firewatch or quite pretty like this. But I've got a feeling, looking at the house, this might be a bit stylized as well. I have to turn my bloody...
Well, Twitch is fucky again. Twitch will
Twitches.
not load.
Inside the
me
mailbox
just
were
see what
bills
we
from
have.
7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
But Twitch be fucked, mate.
Coming through on mine, saying everything's fine.
Let me try something. I feel it's just Chrome being a twat this tonight.
Yeah,
Doing something god awful.
my Chrome was playing up the other day. Well, I said to you about it.
In her will,
You alright, Benj?
my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Well, it doesn't even load
Maybe she
on
thought I'd
Edge.
know. Or
What, the
she
Twitch?
thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I don't know. She's telling me it's fine.
Well, if it's working for you, it's working for you. You know what I mean?
Left or right, by the way?
Right. Oh, take the high road. What?
You know me well enough to know I'm never allowed on the high road.
Well, that's the whole point of games, isn't it? Escapism.
Yeah, escapism, yeah.
No one had
If you
driven
think
this
you can't
way
do in real
before,
life.
but I saw a few hoof prints.
This is actually really pretty. Like, just sort of stopping and looking at stuff.
Yeah.
There's a deer!
Punch it in the ghoulies!
I can't, it moves faster than I do. Come back! It's a good walking simulator, it doesn't keep you just to the
truth
path.
is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Ooh. Questions. Answers.
But could this game be a better walking simulator than Arma 3? That's a valid question.
I don't know, but I found a truck. I found the getaway vehicle, man.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That is one funky abode. How'd you like that, Phatboi? That's how Oxymoron headquarters is probably going to end up looking.
See the tower top right? That's where we lock away people.
No, I was going to say that's your room.
With that many stairs, you're a knob, you know this.
There's loads of missing posters in the water.
Yeah, but the rendering on that plastic chair, though, beautiful.
Are we seriously checking the rendering on a
As a
plastic
child,
chair?
the house made
Mate, that's how fucking
uncomfortable
bored I am
in a
tonight
way I
already.
couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Phatboi, this is definitely a house for you. It's got a ramp.
You're fuck. You know I'll get fucked.
Mate, you do not know the importance of
I
a
hope
ramp
the key
after
might
you've
unlock
had a
the
few.
front door. It didn't.
True.
Well, I can't get in the house I've apparently inherited.
You need
Looking
the
in,
key.
I felt like the house itself had been waiting
You
for
just
me.
pulled out your ass. Stick your hand in the letterbox.
See what happens.
Oh fuck! My hand's gone. It would be hilarious if that happened. Like, game over. You're a fucking idiot.
Oxymoron the game.
Yep.
It'd be like, do you remember the Waterworld game from that episode of The Simpsons? Take 2 steps forward. You were dead. Game over.
Shit.
Actually, to be fair, I know you were taking a piss earlier, but that rendering on that plastic chair isn't too bad.
It's not bad, is it, man? It's like they spent so much time on rendering plastic chairs. These like legit plastic chairs.
Oh, sweet, I'm breaking into the house. There's not going to be an axe-wielding
Crawling through the
maniac
doggy
in here
door used to
somewhere.
be a
is there?
lot easier when I was 11.
No, it's locked up. Technically, shouldn't be.
Bike.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Yeah, the security's a bit crap, isn't it? Oh,
Right.
this has got like Resident Evil vibes.
Is it the fact that we're in a garage with a car?
Yes.
Is that what you're basing your Resident Evil vibes on?
Yes.
I concur. Although, I've got a lawnmower, so I can go all brain dead if I need to.
That's fine.
That's a great film. I'm going to watch that. Is that Cornetto? No. Is it? No. That's a shame. I went to the shop the other day. And she's like, do you want anything? Cornetto.
Did you actually get a Cornetto as well?
She brought me a 6-pack back.
Nice. All right, now I see what I see. Now I see what you see. And now.
For
Yeah.
the first time in years,
This is supposed to be set in present day.
Right.
Apparently nobody's changed the calendar since
I felt like I
2010.
was home.
When did the game come out? Let me just check when the game came out, eh?
This year.
But instead of a family,
Oh,
there were
okay
just
then.
memories of one.
Present day ain't then. Liars.
No, but apparently everybody
Like
had
how after
to...
Lewis started working at
Jesus!
the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon.
Christ!
Except our cat, Molly.
What?
You'll see in a second there's a shit ton of fucking salmon. Like a shit ton. A literal shit ton.
That's a lot of salmon. Yeah, that's like $1 million worth of salmon. You know how expensive salmon is.
Or how only one
Well,
restaurant
apparently
delivered to our
somebody
house,
started working
so
at
we had
the thing.
Chinese a lot.
Chinese. Not too bad, Phatboi. A Chinese does deliver to this property.
Banging. I'm moving in.
Right, hang on a minute. Right. So that's me there, the little girl. It's not a sentence I've ever thought I was going to say.
I'm gonna wait for this cat show. See what the fuck you're on about.
Anytime now. So that's me
Yeah.
there, the little girl.
Right.
That's my grandmother, I assume, Edie.
Yeah.
In the wicked purple hat.
Shit. The hat you want.
I want that hat. Then there's Lewis next to her, who must also be cool because he's wearing a hat. And then there's Dawn. So I reckon Dawn's going to be the axe wielding maniac.
Or Lewis.
Oh no, wait. My mother's dead. So,
Or is she? Ooh.
oh Jesus, there's even more salmon.
Did Grandma lose her shit in her later
The
years?
table was still a wreck from the night we left.
No, Lewis started working at the cannery.
It was like a bomb had
So he
gone
stole a
off,
lot of
killing
salmon.
everyone but sparing the furniture.
Huh. Well, that's cool. There's like, I like that lantern. That's pretty. What?
You give me shit about the fucking plastic chairs.
It looks really nice. All right, they've
My mom
actually.
was the only one of us who could imagine Great Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Apparently, Great Grandma Edie can actually use chopsticks.
Better than me, then.
Oh, somebody was an IFAG around here. Right. Can I use chopsticks?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was
Got no
just
dexterity in
too
my hands,
much
have I?
like a smile
yeah.
with too many teeth.
I haven't used them in years.
I've got like proper really nice ones as well.
I used to have some really nice ones. I don't know where they are. I'm not sure that TV should be like propped up on all those books. Look, with the amount of books around here, I question why
Even the
anybody would
fireplace
even
had a
have a
story.
TV.
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house.
Really, it was
After
just
it
like
sank.
a book holder. Make sure they didn't like get blown away in the wind or something.
Oh, that's cool. I like the way that the text sort of went up the chimney. I like the fact that there is text and it's not just a walking simulator with...
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is cool, isn't it?
Are those actual pictures? They've got to be actual pictures, surely. I mean, people are good at, like...
Yeah, there'll be actual pictures, and then they've like shrunk them down. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, scanned them in.
Yeah. Well, just they would have been digital images that they've done like in a studio. You know what I mean?
I mean, there'll probably be like the pictures from Mass Effect where they're stock images that have been modified.
Yeah, stock images, or it'll be like developers' family and stuff.
Oh, it looks like you would, yeah.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when
I'm gonna go in the basement. Alright, I'm gonna kick the basement door down.
Great Grandpa Sven built.
Yeah, is this one key just meant to fit one specific thing? I'm guessing.
The house.
Yeah. Well, this box had Barbara written on it, and then there's a picture next to it with Barbara Finch.
Yeah.
So, ancestor looks like she was an actress. That could be cool. That same picture that was on the wall over there. Those are definitely stock images. The child on the beach.
Yeah. Pretty sure I've seen that image, like in a picture frame. Like when you go to buy picture frames. Telling you.
I'd actually do that. If I was making a game, I'd just go out and buy a load of picture frames just to get the...
And get nailed on copyright grounds because of the stock imagery.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she
I'm
never
playing the
stopped
worst
believing
game
that my
ever.
brother Milton was alive.
What are you playing?
Scroll through my 390 games and find something to play.
Uh-huh. Found a peephole.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the
Oh, in the
library.
door. I thought it was going to be so fucking really weird then. What the fuck are you on about now?
Apparently they've got a library.
Yeah, it's called the fucking house by the looks of it. Oh, you've got a library.
You're telling me there is a stair lift and you are expecting me to walk up those stairs? Let's have a look at the pictures as we go. Right, that Barbara Finch picture's there again.
Oh, they're reusing assets now. Come on, man. Do some work.
I don't
After Mom
mind.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
After Milton disappeared, Mom.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay, Edie's a bit of a voyeur by the sound of it. Found the wine stock. I may be some time. Oh. My friend Bigfoot introducing Barbara Finch.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Child star. Everybody loves a good child star. Everyone wants to watch as they get older and become a coke addict.
This is true.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother.
That's a
Calvin.
bit morbid.
What?
Apparently, her grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother.
Well, that's just kind of fucked.
I don't think they mean in that sort of way. I think they mean like
The last time I
because
was
they
in
don't seem to
Edith
change the
Senior's room,
rooms.
I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Yeah, once they've died, yeah, let it lock them up, kind of thing.
That might be why there's a big fucking tower on the back of the house.
Yeah. They've all got like nameplates with the
Date of birth and
death and date of death, yeah.
As a kid,
That's
I
just
used to
kind of
assume
still
every house
fucked,
had
though.
peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
I don't know.
No, that's just fucked to me. No, couldn't do that. Everyone has a right to fucking, be dead and be gone, you know what I mean?
Isn't Gregory more of a like dude's name? Because
He was flaming! That's what I'm gonna say.
yeah. Oh, Barbara's room's over here, and then there's some stairs. We'll check those out. Oh, hello.
Edie's father, Odin, built
You know,
the
to feel my
original
knees
house.
getting sore.
Okay, Edie's father is called Odin. Best game ever.
That'd be what it is.
Wait,
Barbara was a child
1944
star
to
for 2 years.
1960.
Until America grew out of it.
That's like 16, right?
Yeah?
These people are dying young.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Hang on a minute. Calvin, 1950 to 1961. There isn't a thing for Sam on there. Gregory, 1976 to 1977.
So, yeah.
That'll explain why everything's pink.
Maybe.
Sam Hofstede Finch, 1915 to 1964. Okay, he lived.
He got some years out of it.
Edie, 1917 to 2010.
So who are you actually playing, guys?
Edith.
Ah.
I can't help but think the fact that there's a power cable plugged in might be important.
Lit the plug.
I've done that before.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
So they left in 2010, and then Edie died in 2010.
Hmm. Did they leave before she died, or did she die then they leave?
I assume they left and then she died, because there was a place set up for her at the dinner table, but her wheelchair and oxygen was still there. So maybe she
Corked it while eating Chinese.
yeah, 1937 to 1947, 10.
They're very short lives, aren't
Molly
they?
always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends
Yeah.
with. If she hadn't died in 1947.
Very interesting. See, these are the sorts of little things that I pick up on, and
I
then
spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Bug you for fucking ages.
yeah, I
mom's
kind of
kind
just
of
walked
regretted
into a
not
room
sealing it
without
up.
considering anything. That's interesting. I don't know whether it's intentional. It looks like something was dragged on the floor.
Yes, it was. And the fact it's one of the rooms that aren't sealed up.
Well, apparently I used to play in this room when I was a child.
Yeah, it's the door.
Lewis
Got
told
a
me there were
date
secret
on it.
passages, but I never believed him.
No.
Okay. Rogue kind of looks,
What?
You know what I mean?
I'm going to pause here for a second because I want you to see this. Any second now.
Is that a Snapchat filter? I'm pretty fucking sure that's a Snapchat filter,
You just leant in on your screen to have a look at that, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
It's alright, you got way loud.
It's because I don't have any full screens. Trying to chat and stuff up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, mate, that's a Snapchat filter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I found what the key's for.
Turns out, My mom was really good at keeping secrets.
That little lock on that thing.
20,000
Now
Leagues
it was
Under
time
the
to find
Sea.
out what my mom had been
Why would you
afraid
lock the book?
Because the book hides the switch.
Oh, I haven't got to that bit.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Ah, so Milton was my brother as well. So I assume Milton's the one who went missing, right?
I don't know.
Goodness, maybe it sounds like I had a plan,
Oh, I'm crawling. Okay.
but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
There's an octopus on the bed.
I grew up looking
Awesome.
at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
I tell you what, these people don't have to go all out for their bloody rooms, you know.
Got some fucking money, aren't they?
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, that's kind of cute. And the cuteness just wore off. She was 10. What was she doing dissecting starfish?
I'm really confused. I've just got the gerbil bit. What the fuck?
An ant farm as well. Okay, so I can't use that door. I assume can't use this door.
Wait, just stop. Go back. I just noticed something. On the tape, on the little dresser,
Yeah.
it had the birthday and death date of the person's room it
Probably
is.
since Edie had spent a lot of time
1937 to
Yeah,
1947.
but if they lock them when they die,
Yeah, but then maybe they put that in there and then they locked it.
that's
But
just
it
fucking
seems.
weird.
Do you know what?
Like a shrine, yeah.
What actually is more weird for me is 1947, and it's got a torch that's got plastic components.
Yeah. So it must have been after the fact then.
So maybe other family members come in here every now and then.
December 13th,
Yeah.
1947.
Oh, hang on, little girl speaking.
Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I
Oh
was
shit!
starving.
Flashback.
So I looked around for something to eat.
Eat the gerbil. Fucking simple, love.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Eat the gerbil. Okay, so now I'm playing as Molly.
Mm-hmm.
Fish. Fish are friends, not food.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
She called her fish Christopher.
Stupid name for a fish.
Okay, it's dark over there.
Read the chat, dude. It's actually a good point.
I kept eating and eating.
Well, yeah, but she's the only one that dies in 1947, isn't she? The rest of them are all over the place.
Well, yeah.
But yes, you are right. About then, 1947.
Was it then? I think it
I ate
was.
a lot of things that night.
Mid-1947.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Right? No, wait. But if you eat Christopher and the gerbil, that's like a poor man's surfing turf.
Jesus Christ.
Then I heard
Wow.
chirping outside the window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
It's a little more like a fucking robin than a barn swallow.
I reached out for her.
Okay.
And suddenly, was a cat.
Okay, right, so this just took a surreal
A
turn.
cat?
I tried to be quiet, but the
What
bird
the
was
absolute
really
fuck?
scared.
What kind of acid did you take?
I have no idea.
I want some.
Where's that bird gone? I lost the bird. Where's my lunch?
Behind you. It was down there. Oh, yeah, it's gone.
Oh my god, I got a little ball and everything. Ah, gotcha. Mine. Damn it. I always wondered what it was like to be a cat. Now I know.
An effort of futility.
This is, like, I know this is weird, but, like, this is,
I jumped and I almost got her.
like,
Sorry, the chat's just getting me.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it
Oh.
anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
you can stay in this chat. You're improving the experience.
Make me give him a box off.
Ah! I think I died.
Suddenly, I was an owl.
Okay, now I'm an owl.
First, all I heard was...
Oh, this is cool.
Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay.
Rabbits.
Where is said rabbits? I can't see a fucking thing. This is worse than Fallout this morning. Aha! Lunch. Thank you.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
You eat like me, little girl. Don't care what it tastes like. Just wolf it down.
A mama rabbit.
Oh, dear God.
She was almost too big to carry. I started eating, but I couldn't stop eating.
Suddenly I was
Suddenly,
an
I was a
elephant.
shark.
Okay, now, okay, that's just... So I'm a shark now.
Why would fucking YouTube just stay live? But you should be in water, surely.
No, I'm a land shark. Don't you
Not a real
disrespect...
thing. Not a real thing.
Don't
I rolled
disrespect
off
my
the
life
cliff and into
choices.
the ocean.
Well, I fucking
I
will.
was hungrier than ever.
Fucking spinny nosed bastard.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun. There's our copyright claim.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
There's a seal.
I tore off
Whoever's dream this is, or wherever it is, needs to really lay off the crack.
Well, this is that little Molly.
She was like 10 years old, max.
I know, but she was born in... You know, it was the 40s.
Serious crack addict.
I know, but it was the 40s, man.
I grabbed
Ah,
the
good
tent,
point, yeah. Crack was legal.
But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh. Okay.
The fuck are you now?
Now I was a monster.
You're a
I
snake.
smelled people everywhere.
I'm a monster, apparently.
If you turn into a spider, you do know I'm closing the tabs and then never speaking to you again. Right? Just gonna point this out.
I know. I think I'm getting bigger. I don't think I'm getting any
I was
fucking
big,
smaller.
But I moved real quiet.
Who knows? The game is, you know.
Oh,
tricky
hello,
tips.
mate. Lunch. Thank you very much.
Holy fuck! I'm not reading that one out.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Can we name this snake thing Magnum?
Any particular reason?
Think about it.
Oh, you mean after prophylactics?
If you want to be fancy about it, yes.
You'd need quite a few.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm not saying it's big, but it ain't small.
It's getting bigger, I'm sure. Giggity.
I'm getting excited.
YouTube, stop being a shit and just stay fucking
At
live,
the
will you?
last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have.
Oh, it's trying to
so I
watch me
swam
at
towards it.
480p. Let's go to 1960. Why not? Why don't we?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Stroking with the tentacles.
I would, but it's not a young Asian lady.
Sadly. Wait, different game. Don't think we can put that on YouTube.
No, we cannot. I've checked. Okay, I'm coming up out the shitter.
I got closer and closer.
I'm just going to point out that isn't how a toilet works, right?
It's a game. I think this is all...
All my stomach started growling.
I'm going to say dream. Or drug-fueled binge.
That was me again.
Or both.
My breath froze.
Ah, I get it. So I'm the monster under my own bed. That's interesting.
I think it's waiting to fall asleep. But it's not going
Sure, there's a song about that.
It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Alright, you're thinking quite highly of yourself here, love. Okay, now I'm me again. Nobody gonna address the fact that there's a thing on the floor
I'm
over
not sure
there.
if I believed all of that.
A
but
what
I'm sure
now?
Edie would have.
Close the book, Edith. There's a jar on the floor. And flowers.
I'm guessing you got to fill in the family tree and see where they've been and all that kind of thing. Guessing
Yeah.
that's the idea.
Oh, I'm not a cat.
This will be
Did
obvious
you try to jump out the
later,
window?
But my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Hey man, we
Well,
got satellite.
When we adopted a stray kitten, she
When
was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
You're joking. She's got cages here with memorialized birds. Like not like stuffed birds or anything, like pictures of the birds. Oh, and a snake. And what appears to be a bearded dragon or lizard.
that's not creepy at all, surely.
That's very
Yeah, no.
Edie told people
Very
Scott was
rested.
killed by a dragon.
Also, who
Also
keeps a
said having a dragon
a
through
snake in a
slide
cage?
collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
depends what you're into, man.
Snake in a cage. Coming to you from the people who made Snakes on a Plane. And Turds in a Toilet.
The film that Sam Jackson only signed on for because he really liked the name.
One summer, they evacuated.
And he did want to say, you know,
Edie
get these
refused to
steaks
go.
from the motherfucking plane or what?
For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
I've never watched it because he looks shit.
I've had
rather
enough
watch-
of these
I'd rather watch the
motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
I would rather watch the first 4 Sharknadoes.
Sharknado's
Edie gave an
amazing.
interview about a mole man living in the
Pretty sure I
Finch
actually need to
house.
check how many
My mom
Sharknadoes there
was
are.
furious.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Nope, fucking hell. I thought I was joking. There's 5.
Oh, apparently, Edie is the one who's memorializing everybody.
Oh, okay then.
Her room was like a museum.
Because that's a fucking
Like
fine
Hawkers,
hobby.
The Finches have been famous throughout
Weirdo.
Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Odin is a determined motherfucker. He sailed a house.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom
That's
of the
like
sea.
up-level fucking balls.
No,
Odin's
up
daughter
just put
Edie,
fucking
her
balloons on it.
husband
This
Sven,
guy
and
actually put
baby
it on the
Molly
back of a ship and
set
sailed it
ashore on
across
a
the
new
ocean.
Right, that's not gonna work. Let's be honest. That house is going in
Odin
the
Finch
drink.
was the first to be
Yeah, it
buried in
did,
the new
but
family cemetery.
Stop ruining it for everybody else.
Get the
His
fuck.
daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong
I'm
with
gonna
this
grab a
family,
drink. Carry
it
on.
goes back a long ways.
I think you're right though. I think you're filling in the family tree.